Hi, I'm Christina Trauthwein, Editor-in-Chief of Hotel Business. I am here right now with Brad LeBlanc, and he's the SVP and Chief Development Officer at Best Western Hotels and Resorts. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you. Great pronunciation of that last name. You got it right.
Much.
Absolutely.
So Best Western has more than ever broadened its appeal to travelers and guests and developers with an expanded and refreshed portfolio of options.
Yes.
Let's talk about some of these. Specifically, Aidan. I know
Aiden.
one opens in Austin recently and another in Cape Cod very recently. So tell me about them and what's in the pipeline.
Well, first of all, Best Western, right? 4,700 hotels globally with the acquisition of World Hotels, and so that's a part of our portfolio that's been very important to us. And it's added distribution, which is what you're talking about here, right? So the ability for members to traverse a wider network. Aiden, an important part of that. Right? So we're so excited. So I'm only 4 months into the organization. When I walked in 4 months ago, I'm looking at Sadie, I'm looking at Aiden, I'm looking at Vibe, some of the newer brands, and I'm going, wow, let me go back to Aiden, let me go back to Aiden, let me go back to Aiden, because I've been around this business a long time, like you, 30 years or so. And for years, we talked about blowing assets up when they got to the end of their life cycle. Mm-hmm. That's no longer the case. We don't have to blow them up. Yeah. Right? Everyone wants cool, everyone wants unique, sure. Everyone wants an experience. We've heard it multiple times today. So you take these single story, these two-story assets, you take these assets that really are at the bottom of the food chain and you go, let's shake them up, let's add a personality, Aiden, let's add a cool pool experience, let's add some liquor, let's add just a design extraordinary, just tell the designers to go for it. And now you have something really cool at an interchange full of pretty much vanilla boxes.
So what makes Aidan so special? What's its story?
It's a personality, right? Which is a person's name. And you could have 15 Aidens in the room and they all have different personalities. Mm-hmm. So it's about that. It's about the developer going, you know what, designer, let's take it this direction. Okay. And Best Western's not telling us what to do, they're encouraging us to do it. Big difference. Every franchise company that I've been affiliated with, that you've talked to, probably a lot of them today, they box in their franchisees. Aiden and Sadie are both about unboxing the franchisee, the member in our case,
is so
letting them go.
Mm-hmm.
Let the designer design completely to the local flair, go. And yet it's got the recognition of Aiden by Best Western. Sure. So if I have a customer, one of these new Z, Generation X, millennial travelers that are up and down the interstates and they pull off and they see all the brands that are most popular at these interchanges, all of a sudden, wow, what's this little oasis sitting in the middle that has this color, whatever to it? It's like, I want to try that out. Sure. And I do recognize it because it's got Best Western with it. Yeah. But I have no rate perception.
We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. You have the brand's name, but you have flexibility.
And you have no perception by the consumer. The consumer pulls up and they're really looking at the box. They're going, wow, I want to pay for an experience. This could be an experience. Let's at least give it one shot.
Let's give it a shot. Sure.
Now it's our owners and developers time to, they have to respond with the right service level.
So when Aiden was announced as a new brand, Sadie was as well, and you mentioned Sadie before.
Yes.
What's the update on her?
Sadie is the big sister, big brother of Aiden, and it belongs in more urban markets. It belongs full service nature to it. It's typically amongst live, work, play. It's amongst the office. It's amongst where people are working. It's generally going to be a bigger, more social box. So it's going well. It's going well. The opportunity from an urban standpoint, just the amount of opportunities, not nearly as what Aiden holds in the suburbs. Aiden has a little bit more momentum, but Sadie will catch up. And all I got to say is wait till the next cycle rolls around and Aiden's going to be pumping the numbers for us. Oh, yeah.
Okay, look forward to that. So with 16 brands across every chain scale segment, you've got the market covered. Where do you see room for growth still, and where is Best Western focusing its efforts?
Well, I think it's multifaceted there, right? So room for growth, because each one, whether it's World Hotels in the luxury segment, right, with our new acquisition of World, right? Then you've got the Best Western family of brands, and that includes not only Best Western Plus, but Premier, and I want to come back to that, and Premier Collection. But then you've got Sure Stay in the economy segment. So that's been a huge success for us and the industry as well. I mean, that's almost 300 hotels today. I got to check the numbers, but it's almost 300 domestically and internationally. That's one of the largest chains in certainly the lodging business today. So You know, where's the opportunity? I think there's opportunity across the board. There's opportunity in the economy segment with SureStay to provide good, clean, consistent room nights across the landscape of North America. Secondly, in the boutique segment, which is my favorite, of course, and my background, so you've got opportunity for Vibe, Glow, Sadie. I mean, look at Glow alone, right? Glow alone has more momentum in our company. I think tomorrow when we step around, and tomorrow next year when we step back and we look at this, we'll go, wow, Glow being a prototype, a consistent prototype along the interstate that offers something cool, much different than Aiden. Aiden is an inconsistent product offering something cool. But there is a set of travelers out there that want to be consistent from place to place, and Glow provides that, which is kind of neat. And it's the huge, where we're seeing the most success there is our members stepping up from Best Western to kind of a newer generational product, and that's where we're seeing the migration our members go.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's neat, yeah.
So let's talk about Premier.
So
they placed #1 in the upscale segment in the
They
2019
did,
North America
Right.
Hotel Guest Satisfaction
Right.
Study. Why do you think that is? What makes it so
Well,
special?
I think, look, David Kong set out there, and this was before I was on board, and he said, this is a dream. And how do we play amongst the upscale set? How do we play against some really tough competition? And Ron Poole and his operational team set out on about a course of winning that award. And it's a hard award to win.
Yeah.
It really is, especially in that competitive set.
Sure.
But you know, it's about the right product, the right owner, and the right service delivery at the end of the day. Right product, right owner, right service delivery. You get those three things right, and you win J.D. Power all day long.
Congratulations.
No, thank you. No, congratulations to Ron and David and the team.
Congratulations to the whole team.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you so much for
You're
your
welcome.
time.
You're welcome.